And it's Shevchenko. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zico. Vieira. Check, punts it upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Oh, great, there's the shot! In he goes again! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Gullit. Fluminense looking to pass their way through. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Vieira. And Shevchenko! And they win it back again. Son Heung-min. And that has left him in a heap. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Gullit, and he's being shifted off it. Busquets, passes coming off in quick succession here. Alonso. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And this, an opportunity to pull level. He's having a good look here. Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
30 minutes gone. Nesta, and it's played forward. Passing nice and neat. It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Beckenbauer. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nesta is fouled. And it's Gullit. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been clubbed away.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Corinthians come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Fluminense do have a chance to counter here. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. The movement was... He's going for goal! Beckenbauer. Now it's Gullit. Luis Suarez. The ball has bounced loose now. Costa Curta with the clearance. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. Fluminense upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Beckenbauer.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's found the way to end the finish! There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointments and relief on either side, nothing doing. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belts one! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And he's had it nicked away. Zico. He's had it taken off him. And it's Beckenbauer. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Back into the middle. Corinthians still have the cards to affect this game. Son Heung-min. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Luis Suarez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bullet. Collier. Zico. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 16, camisa 11, camisa 13, camisa
Ronaldinho.
7.
And it's Del Piero. Now that's well seen too.
Camisa 21.
Corinthians still ahead by the game's only goal.
Camisa 10, camisa 14, Ronaldinho. Substituição.
Corinthians clearly now in lead preservation mode. Beckenbauer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nicely weighted ball. Makalele gets across to intercept that. And that was very necessary. Thuram. Beckenbauer.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Shot a goal! Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ronaldinho. That has not gone well. And there goes the final whistle. Corinthians have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30.
Can he finish? And it's a goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cafu. Chouameni. Here's Cannavaro. Baresi. And it's Xabi Alonso. Fiddles it through. Played back in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a sharp pass. Zico. And here's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xabi Alonso. He's through here. Messi. Son Heung-min! Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And the shot! Oh, bang on target. And it's Messi. Vieira. That's a lovely pass. Zico gets flagged offside. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! This time, surely! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Messi! It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Good read, needed to be. More and more pressure on the ball here. Baresi. And here's Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zico. Nesta wins the duel this time. Zico. Hullet. Xabi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He could be in here. Oh, super ball. And he's straight offside. Time and again they are repelled. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's a throw-in. This is promising. It's Son Heung-min! They've done it! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Vasco da Gama are having a ball here. Pullet. Plenty to aim at. Hits one! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, they have it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 14.
And we're underway again. Corinthians come out for this second half with a different lineup. The manager has made a big call here. Back into the middle. And here's Pullet. Neymar. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Son Heung-min. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Corinthians different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Great football, shot and save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Swung over, he gets big! Vasco da Gama are looking to go forward now. Messi. Zico. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Corinthians have themselves a chance from the spot.
Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Gol marcado para o Corinthians. Aos 14 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador. Camisa 16.
Corinthians give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Almost an hour gone. Yeah. Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Baresi. Baresi kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cafu. Cafu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. And here's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Zico. That's a fabulous... He's got the shot away! He scores! And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3. And he's surging through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Alonso. Vasco da Gama do have a chance to counter here. Oh, super find.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Chouameni. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Camisa 17, camisa 20, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa 18, Neymar,
Xavi Alonso,
camisa 9, camisa 10.
he can run onto that. He's got away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Son Heung-min looking to... Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
He's
acréscimo.
got 4. That is remarkable. Vasco da Gama are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Played out to the left flank. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Can he put it away? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not a defender in chance to finish. And that's off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Maradona. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi. Shevchenko. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And it's Gullit. Now it's Son Heung-min, showing good... Son Heung-min!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira. Here's Tar. Son Heung-min might just make this. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passes short and sharp. Gullit. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Could move up a gear here.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Shevchenko. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Makaleli. But it's Thuram. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min powering forward here. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corinthians with the corner. They're first. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. Deftly out wide. Son Heung-min is herring after that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Maradona. And here's Mohamed Salah. The ball has bounced loose now. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's gone backward here. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Now it's Hullet. And he's on his... Can he finish? He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. Back into the middle. Vieira. Son Heung-min. It's Bellingham. And it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. He's away! Now it's Messi. Messi. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nesta. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede.
Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Makaleli. Corinthians do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Tar. makes the interception. Vieira. And it's Hullet. And it's Maradona. He's played him through. Great chance! Keeper's got his work done.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Vieira. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, smashing header! And he's following up! And how did he not make it four? Corner number 2 then.
The attendance for this match
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's played forward. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Nice interception, well timed. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vieira. Koller. And here's Son Heung-min. And here's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makaleli. Koller. Koller! Lacking in accuracy.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Nedved. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Cleared without hesitation. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. It struck first time. Palmeiras have their second corner now. In for a header! Just off target. No, that's been intercepted. Corinthians still without a single shot on target. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! Goal! Corinthians! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
17 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Son Heung-min. Oh, perfectly met. Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Son Heung-min with the short one. Has a go! Worth a try, but not this time.
Messi really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Looks for the finish. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Neymar short changes him with that pass. Nicely aimed pass. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe!
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's tidy. And it's Snyder. Nicely weighted ball. Nedved. Well timed, excellent interception. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. It's gone backwards.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Big chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
It's Schneider! Schneider. Well read, nice interception. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. So he's plotting something before playing it in. That's a little off target. And it's Schneider. Shot a goal! Palmeiras have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Costa Curta. Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Great hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's managed to get free. Back into the middle. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Tries a shot! And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Corinthians in control at half-time, 2-0. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. That is good alertness. Nedved. Son Heung-min. There's a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hendrick. And he cuts out the supply. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved. Son Heung-min. He's having a go! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now the finish! And it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Corinthians are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
And he's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Palmeiras certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Público presente na
Oh, delightful ball. Can he spark a counter here? He's picked his way through. So much time and space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's under a lot of pressure there, and he has been fouled there. Schneider, not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Corinthians have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Zico, he has found the way through. He's had a shot! Mohamed Salah. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Zico. And he was quick to react. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Corinthians are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Collar. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chiesa!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the shot! De Bruyne! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. Collar. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Aim forwards. Chiesa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater.
He's got the shot away! He's put his foot right through that one. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. It's a lovely, neat pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stoichkov providing an outlet on that flank. Nedved. 5 minutes to add. Neymar. He is through here. And we're done. Corinthians pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. But as you can see, we've already started here. And the history of this fixture. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Thuram gets it clear. That's a sharp pass. Shapes to shoot! This time, surely!
Palmeiras would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. And it's Vieira. Rolls it backwards. Schneider! Pull it. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rummenigge, good strong midfield running here. Bebeto. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tar has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Schneider. He's picked his way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nedved. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Son Heung-min. That's going to go a long way. Vieira. Thuram. Here's Cannavaro. He's away! Bebeto, decent hit! And that's a superb piece of defending. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Got a shot away! Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Vieira. Zico. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Messi chasing after it, and it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's fabulous.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Can he finish? Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi, nice ball, and he's in here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Kane put it away! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Camisa 7.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Albertini. Messi. And Messi! Great effort, but no way through. The referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Corinthians just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Corinthians ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Messi. Now it's Messi. Gullit.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. There's the shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Son Heung-min had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Zico. It's a good spell of possession, this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good spread. Palmeiras are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Son Heung-min! That's really well cleared. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Leicester with the clearance. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And Bebeto! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bebeto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gullit. This might spell danger. And he's cut it out. Cleared without complication. Looking for the run. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gullit looking to run onto it. Gullit gets across and deals with it.
That was lovely, that.
Schneider. That's a Bebeto! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Nicely weighted ball. Bebeto. Schneider gets into some space. It's out for a goal kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Zico. Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been drilled forward.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Chance! Oh, crossbar!
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Messi. Showing good feet. Vardiol does well to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Kohler really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foram indicados
2 minutes to be
minutos
added
de
on.
acréscimo.
Schneider. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Makalele attempts a clearance. Vieira. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, can he get onto this?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just...
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Aim forwards. And here's Hullet. It's Son Heung-min! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corinthians with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Costa Curta. Acrobatic effort! Internacional are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Chouameni. And it's Salah. And here's Lukaku.
Mohamed Salah really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, they could break here. Zico.
Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hakimi cuts out the pass. Now it's Zico. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vieira. Lukaku does really well to win the ball there. Rafael Leao. Lukaku, brilliantly cut out. Rodri, and it's Salah. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Lukaku. Nesta. That's a sharp pass. Son Heung-min. And it's Hullet. Mohamed Salah. Pass somewhat off target. Zico. He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Internacional upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now that's well seen too. Makalele. Zico. Corinthians do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfect. Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's in on pass a goal! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Gol marcado para o Corinthians.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Zico. And here's Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Bullet, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to...
It's Zico! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Chooses to go back. Nice interception, well timed. Rodri. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Corinthians are down to 10 men. Tchouaméni, Salah, Lukaku. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Rafael Leao. It's a mighty effort.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's Hullet. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Corinthians head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 7. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Second period then underway.
Corinthians are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Roberto Baggio! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Baggio. Corinthians, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Rodri. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram. Koller is onto it in a flash.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lukaku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vieira does well to get it back. It's a good ball out wide. It's not gone well. Roberto Baggio, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played it back. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gently done. Collar might just make this. Rafael Leao. Well timed, excellent interception. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Internacional are looking to break at pace. It's Makalele. Vieira. And it's Zico. Makalele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Little pass back. Lukaku. Salah. He's got the shot away! Goal! Internacional! And they're back in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Corinthians showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Passing nice and neat. That's an excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found the way through.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Hullet. That's a nicely measured pass. Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Hakimi cuts it out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great
Foram
defending, strong and
indicados 2
determined.
minutos de acréscimo.
Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Ljungberg. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, just skips. It's Neymar! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it.